Greece's economy is currently in its sixth year of recession. The size of the economy is expected to shrink 4.5% this year. Joining us to talk more about the economic situation in Greece, we're pleased to be joined by the ambassador of Greece to the United States. We welcome Christos Panagopoulos to BizAsia America. Thanks so much for coming in.
My pleasure.
And I have to say, you're taking it like a man. I didn't see you doing this when I was reading off those numbers, but it has to be disheartening. Is there anything that can be done to stem this tide?
Lots of things we are doing right now, along with our partners, the European Union, and our American friends also. We need reforms. We're implementing this at a very high social cost, but we're doing this. At the same time, as you said, unemployment is crippling. What we're trying to do is go back to growth. This is the key issue for our economy right now. But we have very positive signs lately. Just today, we heard that there are hedge funds that they are eyeing Greece to come back again to my country. We need foreign investors. We're doing our best to create a friendly environment for them.
One of those items, the Greek Parliament just last week approved legislation to boost private investment. It cuts a lot of the red tape, kind of fast-tracking some of the stuff. Is that what's needed to really kind of juice things up in some regards?
It's a series of things we have to do much better. Acquire again our competitiveness. Right now, the economy is internally discounted. It's much more appealing for a foreign investor to come. I'll give you an example. 3 years ago, in order to make an investment, you put down 100 euros. Today, for the very same thing, you have to put down no more than 20 euros. It's a great opportunity. So international hedge funds, they're eyeing again Greece to come back and put money there.
It's like turning an aircraft carrier around, though, isn't it? It's a slow process, a slow, painful process. When can we expect to see a rebound?
Well, recovery is already underway, I have to tell you. We have a primary surplus for the very first time after a decade or so. This is a very positive thing for us to put in order our public economic sector. On the other hand, we do sense that foreign companies are coming back to Greece. Give you an example. The shipping giant, the Chinese shipping giant, COSCO, made a major investment. They're absolutely satisfied with the results they have right now. What they're trying to do is to use the Piraeus port, which is strategically located, to use it as a hub to transport their goods to Central Europe. This is working. This is a success.
Can you expect more partnerships with China as a result?
Absolutely, yes. Right now, underway, there's a big privatization program. And lots of giant companies from China, they express interest, and we're talking to them. But they're not only from China. There are international funds that they would like to see opportunities in the world market, and we have talks with them also.
Now, when you meet with them, you can point to this success story with China. Is that making it easier?
Much more, yes. China is, I don't have to say anything about their weight, I mean, in the national economy. So having a success story from China is a very good thing for us.
Tourism has always been a success story. How's that doing, and is that something also that you can push a little bit further? Or?
Absolutely. We're a flexible economy. That means we are a service economy. One of the main pillars is tourism. This year, I'm happy to tell you that we are expecting a record high number of tourists, which is going to help with unemployment. As we said before, it's a major problem. So tourism is one of the heavy industries, let's say, in my country.
What about the human toll of this? You know, we talk about the unemployment, and it's devastating to the people who can't find work. This is not coming as a surprise to you. The suicide rate in Greece has been climbing, and it's been a country that really hasn't had a high suicide rate, and much of it tied to this financial crisis. So can you talk to me about how difficult it is to be in government at this time when so many people are struggling in your country?
It's a very difficult period, but we have to do it. We've been through difficulties. We are there for 5,000 years. We've been through crises. This time we are under recovery. The economy, the social cost is very high, and it's making it very difficult for everyone. It's extremely difficult for our elected officials to explain to the people why they should do this. But we have to do this. But I have to agree with you, the social cost is very, very high.
And then the other concern, I imagine, is you've got this pool of talent and the frustration, they're going to want to go elsewhere. And you might have that as an option too, losing some very talented people. What do you do to try and correct that so that doesn't happen?
There are a series of measures, I mean, to keep our youth. Some of them, they're graduates from the best schools in the world, Harvard, MIT, London schools. Temporarily, they find some kind of occupation abroad. But with the youth mobility, we're certain when conditions are going to be better, they're going to come back to their country.
And recession is not just a problem in Greece, it's a problem throughout the European Union. When do you see things kind of turning around for your other countries in the region, would you say?
Well, solidarity is one of the pillars of the European Union. This experiment, which gave great results, don't forget the Nobel Prize, which went to the European Union exactly because it kept the peace for so long time. Solidarity is a pillar. So we help each other. This is a difficult time for the southern neighbors of the European Union, but we trust we're going to overcome this crisis.
Ambassador, thank you so much for coming in tonight.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.